Hey everyone, good morning. Welcome to the Weather Now. Time now is 11:02 mid-morning. Well, now late morning, marching quickly towards the noon hour, and temperatures warming up pretty nicely here. We're in the lower to mid 60s in most communities. So St. Simons down here 73. We're 64 Hilton Head. Some of the cooler spots are inland. Some of the spots that were coolest this morning. Remember, folks, we had some neighborhoods drop into the upper 30s to around 40 this morning, and low to mid 40s for portions of the city of Savannah. Now, time now, of course, is just a couple minutes past 11. I'm sure your mind is thinking lunch, and weather-wise, we're pretty decent out there. Temperatures in the low to mid 60s here for the city of Savannah as well. I think the cool spot, Bullitt County, Statesboro 60, 62 Sylvania, and mid to upper 60s here at the beaches. We still have plenty of sunshine out there. It's a gorgeous morning and going to be a gorgeous afternoon, but we're going to be noticing some increasing cloud cover here, push in from the south and the southeast over the next, we'll say 3 to 5 hours, kind of late afternoon into the early evening. And you can kind of see that here just a little bit on the big picture. Safe Touch Security, First Alert Live Radar, still dry here locally, but notice how moisture is starting to bend back in around an area of high pressure, more of a northeasterly flow now. But what's going to happen here over the next few hours is that we are going to see the flow turn a little bit more due east, and some of this moisture that's offshore is going to begin to move inland. So I'm going to increase your cloud cover a little bit late afternoon and evening, maybe some sprinkles evening tonight, and then early tomorrow morning we could have some isolated showers in the First Alert forecast. That's like our first rain chance here over the next several days. A much greater rain chance, a more widespread chance going into the Thursday night, Friday, early Saturday morning time frame. So time now 11:04. We're going to be answering your questions right here. WTOC TV on Facebook, WTOC 11 on Twitter. So if you're watching Roku, Amazon Fire, News app, Weather app, one of those platforms as well as others, you can ask your weather questions. Hopefully I can answer them for you on Facebook and on Twitter. Excuse me. Hey there, Kimberly. Perfect weather, Jamie says. I tend to agree. Nice out there right now. Whitney, Tabitha, thank you for watching. Paige, hello to you. Jamie, Lori, Gordon, Dale, Dawn, have a great day. Dawn says, let's go. We're getting to the forecast. Teresa says, rain, it's okay, it's okay. Yeah, it is. Just giving you the forecast. Not saying it's a negative thing, but I'm just forecasting what's coming up. So we're talking about the rain. Shower chance late today, really just sprinkles this evening. You're going to notice that cloud cover increasing. Maybe a few showers for your Tuesday morning, just letting you know what we're watching for you. And then a much greater chance for rain, which we do need a little bit here, late Thursday, Friday on into early Saturday. And the storm system that's responsible, or I should say one of the pieces to the puzzle, is actually Major Hurricane Willa. Very strong, intense, may reach Category 5 status here. In fact, I'm going to pull up the National Hurricane Center because we should have a new advisory in. This was verging on Category 5 status earlier. Again, this is not in our neck of the woods. This is in the North and East Pacific. And Willa is a very intense hurricane, similar to Patricia last year, not quite as strong. Sustained winds now, we do have a Category 5 sustained at 160, so that's a Category 5 Hurricane Willa moving to the north, going to bend back to the north and east. You can see that plume of moisture, classic flood event for the state of Texas, but this moisture is going to push deeper into the United States, and it'll get caught up in a storm system that's going to basically organize here on the Gulf Coast, track through Florida, then on up the East Coast, and it could be pretty nasty up to our north. For us, as far as forecast impacts, we're talking about breezy winds, not severe weather as it looks right now, but an increasing chance of showers and maybe even a thunderstorm or two, depending on the track of that storm system. So here we are. Let's lay out the week as far as rain chances are concerned. Of course, we talked about in this Facebook post moisture moving back in, and here's the trend over the next few days. And I noticed we had some questions coming in. Amanda says, is it going to warm back up, Cutter? Teresa said, just don't say warm and wet. And then Kilo says, is the cold weather here to stay? Seasonably cool all week long. I'll break down your high temperatures here in just a moment. No crazy warmth, very normal fall-like temperature pattern. Mornings chilly, afternoons, pleasant. Still short sleeves, you can get away with that. But day-to-day changes, for example, Friday, depending on where that low tracks, it could be kind of chilly, wet, and a breezy day. And Friday is the day with the greatest chance of rain, not quite to washout levels just yet, but we're watching it. If you have outdoor plans Friday, you need to keep a close eye on the forecast. Late tonight, early tomorrow, it's isolated. I think Wednesday mostly dry, isolated to scattered, but late in the day Thursday. And then Saturday, we're beginning to dry out. So Saturday morning, early on, has the greatest rain chance, and then we're going to diminish the rain chance and open up into somewhat of a calmer, drier, cooler weather pattern as we get into early next week. Jason says, can I put my generator up? I need more room in my garage. If you're asking about the tropical weather threat here, you know, from hurricanes, tropical cyclones, we're pretty much done with that. Jeannie, thank you, and thank you for watching. Hey there, Donna. So let's talk about temperatures. Folks want to know, is it going to stay chilly? And here's the look. You know, this is not bad. Mid to upper 50s, maybe a little bit above average, but it's not bad. It's comfortably cool outside. Long sleeve shirt, very light jacket in the morning. We may get chillier here, and even just beyond this 7-day forecast, next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we may see a good chunk of chilly air behind the storm system that could bring us rain Thursday, Friday, Saturday, move on into our area. So we too, even beyond the 7-day forecast, will remain seasonably cool, if not at least occasionally chilly. So that's low temperature. It's going to bring up kind of the high temperature trend, what it's like in the afternoons here for you. As we look deep into the extended forecast, I'm just looking through my weather graphics on the weather computer that you can see right here, and I'll have that up for you in just a moment. Really, you know, we had such a warm start and even middle portion of the month of October, and now we're going to close it out, and I made this post several days ago on my Facebook page, shared it again yesterday. Generally, it looks like we're going to have a somewhat cool and unsettled into October. This storm system is going to kind of dislodge, if you will, an area of chilly air that's up in Canada, and that is what could help keep us, you know, a little bit on the chilly side. All right, here's weekly high temperatures day by day for you. We will warm up. Probably Wednesday going to be one of the warmer days of the work week, but we're in the 70s. That's not bad. And then depending on the track of that low pressure, you know, it's questionable. If it takes a more southerly track, we're going to be chillier in here. If it takes a more northerly track where the center goes to our north, you know, we're going to have a southerly flow ahead of it. We may have to bump up your Friday temperatures even with the rain around, and then we cool right back down Saturday into Sunday. Linda says, love this weather. Glad you're loving it. Linda Graham as well says, loving the cooler weather. Hey there, Brandy. Jason, yeah, sweet. It looks like you can go ahead and put that generator away as far as tropical weather is concerned. Justin says, favorite type of weather. What's up? Nothing much on my end, man. Just tracking the changeable weather forecast and some of these chilly fronts. We'll call it cool, cold, chilly fronts, whatever you want to call it, that are in the first alert forecast. They are tracking our direction. This is a temperature layout for you. Again, today, Monday, we're laying out the work week for you. Notice how basically, by and large, it's going to be a cool, seasonably cool week. No crazy warm temperatures, no record high temperatures in the forecast. And as we look at your rain chances, that's also kind of a change from last week. We're tracking increasing chances of rain. Really, Friday is the day. I think late Thursday, Friday, early Saturday, this is the time to watch for showers, maybe a couple thunderstorms. There will be breaks in the rain, but most of us could get at least a little bit of rain during that time. But tonight, we may also see a few showers, moisture trying to push in from the coastline. Late this evening, you may, by sunset or even the drive home, notice more cloud cover moving in. Then tonight, early tomorrow, maybe a couple of showers. Your Tuesday is going to be a cloudier day, but more clouds than actual rain. Wednesday, mostly dry. And then, as I mentioned, we're transitioning to that storm system approaching from the west. William says, what about Tifton, Georgia? Your same general forecast, but Tifton not in our WTOC viewing area, so I don't know the specifics necessarily, but a similar forecast. It would be Thursday night into early Friday that may be the wettest, and then for us here locally, it would be Friday during the day, and then maybe an early Saturday morning. Kathy says, are we going to have rain in Beaufort? I can't tell you exactly when and where it rains, but you have a solid chance, a very decent chance of getting some good rain on your Friday. Jeannie says, chilly fronts, I'm for it. I am too. Glad that this fall weather is here to stick around, at least for the forecastable future next 7 to 10 days. And time now 11:11, almost 11:12. On that note, I want to let you know you can get the extended forecast, not just next 7 days, but next 10 days, video updates from the team, and you can watch the news at noon. Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley is in the Weather Center right now. His forecast, all of that in the WTOC weather app. So again, all of that coming up on your TV, desktop, or in your application there, coming up here in about 45 minutes. For now, though, I'm meteorologist Cutter Martin. Thank you for watching The Weather Now. Meteorologist Jamie Erdahl will be back in the Weather Center this evening with another check of the digital forecast.